YouTube, I cannot explain how excited I am for this next opening. And to give you guys a little bit of a backstory on this, I played Magic throughout all of high school. I stopped playing when I went to college. When I came back from college, there was a set that came out. And that set that came out just so happened to be Tarkir. And this is my original deck that got me back into the game of Magic. With Dahot, the Adamant, Avatar of the Resolute, Doogie Doomblast, and of course, the March 2015 print Dragon Lord Dramica. Hail the Queen there. So hopefully, if you guys see what we're going to be doing here, hopefully that will be good luck, as we have got a Tarkir Dragonstorm pre-release. Now, it's interesting. I didn't actually go to a pre-release. There's not a store near me that does it. The only store that is near me, or my normal store that I go to, it's like 2 hours away. So, with that being said, though, we got a pre-release. I bought one online. We got it. It showed up earlier than everything else, and I cannot explain how excited I am that we are going back to Tarkir. We haven't done a whole lot of Magic openings in the last little bit, if you guys have noticed on the channel. That's going to change with Tarkir. I've got a lot of fun things for you guys along the way. We live on... Is there anything else? We live on... Is that all it is? We live on? We live on! Okay, cool box. So, Abzan. Stalwart warriors with strong familial bonds who summon their ancestors' spirits. They preserve the history and the lineage of their clan through the impenetrable defenses and the sacred ancestral kin trees. I love it. I love it. Okay. This is a cool box. This is cool. Oh, there's all sorts of stuff in there. How do I open this without ruining this? Is there a way to open this without ruining this? Maybe this? Yes, right here. Oh, can I open this without ruining this? Oh, please tell me I can do this without ruining this. Okay, I ruined it a little bit. Ruined it a little bit. Uh-oh. 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 Go from the other angle. Go from the other angle. I think I saved it. I think I saved it. Ah. Okay, so... really kind of cool. So, as always with this stuff, right, we get a bunch of the different coins, a bunch of different counters and everything. But then we also have this at the bottom, which is really cool. I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to move. I think I might have to move my deck, maybe. No, I'll leave the deck there. We'll leave the deck there. Like I said, that's good luck. That's the good luck for this. Okay. So as you can tell, I'm a big Abzan fan. I've always been an Abzan fan. Oh, look at the new Spirit Dragon. Look at him. Look at him. This is a cool box, man. Like, this almost makes me want to not buy a box for the next deck. Okay, that's kind of cool. So here's the dice. So I'll show you guys this here. So here's the dice to start off with. I dig it. It's cool colors. It fits the Abzan color scheme. I like it. All right. So then, what do we have? What else do we have in here? Hub. Okay. Got a bunch of stuff. Is that just a little box just to keep that thing on? Okay. So still, cool box. I really like the box. Boom. Okay. So we have. Not spoiling that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we got 5 play boosters. And this is building a pre-release deck. A little look at all the different ones. So for me personally, and I'd love to know what you guys think. For me personally, was always a massive fan of the Abzan, Mardu, and then Temur. I really like the kind of like the redesign almost of it. Jeskai and Sultai I never really messed with too much. These two, though, I actually have decks of. I have another deck next to me that's actually a Mardu deck. It's a dash deck. So, yeah. Let's see here. Building a pre-release deck. Most successful pre-release decks are 2 colors, have exactly 40 cards, 15 to 18 creatures, 5 to 8 other spells. And then the mana value ramp, normally you want to go like there. 17. Oh, okay. That's what's that for mana? Oh, mana cost. Try varying mana cost to form a curve that looks like this. Cool. So this is kind of cool though. So like I said, I've never actually been to a pre-release, so this would be kind of cool for me to have, because then I can actually like see like, okay, this is how I'm supposed to build a pre-release deck. Which obviously, right? Like, you know, we're gonna do what we want to do anyway. So what is this? Oh, this is just kind of cool. Okay, so it's just a. Oh, it's a siege, I think. I think it looks like a siege anyway. Okay, so I'm intrigued to see what we got here. Ooh, okay. Glacierwood Siege is our foil card. All right. So the Sieges were really cool cards back in the day. The Sieges used to be... I don't think I have one in this deck, which was weird. I know I have one in the Mardu deck that I have. But Sieges used to be... So on this one, it says you get to choose Temur or Sultai. Kind of weird that it's a Temur or Sultai in an Abzan deck, but in an Abzan pre-release, but whatever. I think they do that purposely. But, so in the old Sieges, instead of saying Temur or Sultai, you say Dragon or Khans. And that was your choice between the two. So whenever you cast so if you pick Temur, whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, target player mills 4 cards. And if you pick Sultai, each player, you may play lands from your graveyard. So pretty sick, right? Pretty sick. Okay. Ooh, Severance Priest. Okay, Death Touch. When it enters, target opponent removes their hand, you may choose a non-land card from it if you do exile it. When this creature leaves the battlefield, the exiled card's owner creates a XX white spirit creature token, where X is the mana value of the exiled card. Oh, okay. For 3/3, and then it costs 3, one of everything. Alright. Sandstep Citadel, nice. So I have the old school version, and I have the new version. Kintree Severance. Okay, so this is kind of cool. So they have a 2 white, 2 black, 2 green. So let's say I only have black and green mana while I get this card. If I don't get any white, I can still technically play it for the 2 instead. Exile target opponent with mana value of 3 or greater. Okay. Armament Dragon. Okay, let's go. We got a dragon. We got a dragon, baby. When it enters, distribute 3/1/1 counters. Okay. I like that. I like that. Dragon Sniper, Vigilance, Reach, and Death Touch. 1 for a 1/1. Alright. Reputable Merchant. Same thing. Abzan, or 2 of each. When it enters or dies, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Okay. The Devotee. Tap 1 to add 1 of anything. Or tap 3, 2 colorless and a black to return this from the graveyard to your hand. Alright. Kintree Nurturer. Endure 1. So Endure is the main mechanic in this one. So it was Bolster, and it was... What was the other one? It was Bolster and... Let's see here. So Bolster was the first one, which is choose a creature with the least toughness, put a 1/1 counter on it. So that was the first part of it. That was what happens in Dragons. In Khans, it was Outlast, which you tap this and you put a 1/1 counter on it, and then everything with a 1/1 counter on it gains different things. So Endure is the new Abzan mechanic, and Endure is put a 1/1 counter on that, or create a 1/1 white spirit creature token. So in other words, you can either flood the field with more spirits and creatures, or you can put a 1/1 counter on this card. Trade Route Envoy. Pharaoh Deathgorge. Okay, so we have an Omen card. So Omen is a little bit different than the story cards. Omens is you play this, and then you shuffle it into the library. And that's it. So instead of it going like into exile or going to the graveyard, you just shuffle it back into your library. Piercing Eggs Hall. So Behold a Dragon. Behold is another new thing. Behold Dragon, you just show a dragon in your hand. Or if you choose a dragon that you control, then you get extra stuff on it. Dragon Storm Globe. Each dragon you control enters with an additional 1/1 counter on it. That's pretty nasty, actually. Stormplane Detainment. Is that just a normal when this enters exile target? Yeah, okay. And a Jungle Hollow. Sick. Okay. So for a little like kind of just like this is the Abzan pack. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like it. It's definitely an interesting grouping of cards. I'm going to definitely be looking at how I'm going to be taking the old Abzan deck and using it with the new Abzan cards, and potentially even making like 2 different versions of this deck. But first play booster, this is exciting, man. I haven't been back to Tarkir in years. Oh, this is exciting. Okay. Tempest Hawk. Oh, Tempest Hawk's kind of cool because this is a deck can have as many cards named Tempest Hawk as you want. So you can literally just run a Burb deck. This is just Tempest Hawk. That's it. Underfoot Underdogs. Caustic Exhume. Krotech Nest God. Okay, so Temur Devotee. So there's a Devotee, it looks like, for each clan, which is kind of cool. 3/3, tap 1, add 1 of anything. That's really cool. I like that. Aggressive Negotiations. Yes, Aggressive Negotiations. Sipsig's Appraiser. The War Effort. Creatures you control get +1/+0. Whenever you attack, create a 1/1 tapped warrior. That's tapped and attacking. Sacrifice at the beginning of your end step. I kind of have a nasty idea for this. I'm not going to say it, but I do. Dalkavon Pack Beasts. Okay. So Mobilize is the Mardu new thing. Whenever this creature attacks, create 3 tapped and attacking 1/1 warriors. So Mobilize is just basically that. You make creatures, they're attacking, sacrifice them at the beginning of your end step. Karakik Guardian? Look at that boy. Oh boy. Dragon. This creature has hexproof if it hasn't dealt damage yet. What? That is such a weird wording. Oh, that's cool though. Alright. Alchemist's Assistant. It's a baboon. It's a monkey. It's a monkey baboon. Let's go! Abzan, baby. Oh, we're getting lucky. We're getting lucky. Anafenza, Unyielding Lineage. Anafenza is one of the big Abzan cards. Or not Abzan cards, but Abzan characters, like in the story. 2 colors and a white for a 2/2. It has flash and first strike. Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, Anafenza endures 2. That's sick. So either you get to create a 2/2 white spirit token, or you get to put 2 1/1 counters on her. That's awesome. Cruel Truths is the foil that we got. Oh, we got a foil Bloodfell Caves as well. And then, of course, we got the Burb and the Monk. Okay. Dude, okay, getting Anafenza straight off rip, though, that is some Abzan luck right there. That is some Abzan luck right there. That's what I'm talking about, baby. All right. Bam. Agent of Cotus. Coitus? Coitus? Cotus? Coitus? Dragonback Lancer. Fire Rim Form. Dragon's Prey. This spell costs 2 more to cast if it targets a dragon. It costs 2 more? Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Wording. Snakeskin Veil. Like that already. 1/1. Lightfoot Technique. Boulderborn Dragon. Whenever it attacks, I get to survey 1. Sorry, my hand is moving all over the place. My desk feels like it's gonna break. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Salt Road Skirmisher. Static Snare. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each attacking creature. When this artifact enters, exile target artifact that an opponent controls until this. Okay, so it's just a normal Static Snare, but it has the ability. All right. Reverberating Summons. Jeskai Brushmaster. Okay. Double strike. A little orc monk. Say a little, it's an orc monk. Dude, we did not just... You're telling me we got Anafenza in the first pack, which was, like I said, in the lore, and then we get Sidisi in the second? Okay, so Sidisi's 1 colorless, 1 black, 1/3. Sacrifice a creature you control with a mana value of X, other than Sidisi. Return target creature card with a mana value of X, +1 from your graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, that's awesome, dude. Just lore-wise, yeah. Underdogs is our foil. We got a Thornwood Falls, and we got a Soldier. Oh, that Soldier token is really kind of cool, though. Holy shit, look at that. Okay. Also, it's interesting notice that Sidisi, who used to be a Sultai, doesn't have the Sultai symbol on it, where these have the Abzan symbol on it. So far, like, I'm very happy with this. Oh, look at the spirit, dude. The tokens in this, I'm all for right now, as well. High Spire Bell Ringer. Second spell you cast each turn costs 1 less. Oh, okay. A little Djinn. Tempest Hawk. I got 2 of them now. Underfoot Underdogs. Caustic Exhale. I'm saying that weird. Clotic Nest God. I'm saying all these words now. I don't care. Underburied Earth Carver. Sacrifice another creature, put a 1/1 counter on this. Oh, okay. Ritual Merchant. Ooh, Jeskai Shrinekeeper. So it's another dragon. It's kind of the same thing. I feel like it's the same thing anyways, the last one. With the mana value. 3/3 flying and haste. When this creature deals damage to a player, you gain 1 life and you draw a card. Cool. Alright. Storm Beacon Blade. Stalwart Successor. And like I said, this is interesting because like if you look at the mana value, or the mana cost, you look at the card art, you would think this would be an Abzan card, but there's no Abzan symbol on it, which means that it is I would consider this an Abzan card just based off of the art. However, though, like I said, no symbol, it's not Abzan. So it's kind of weird. Some of these ones are kind of weird when they do stuff like that. But still, Menace. Whenever one or more counters are put on a creature you control, if it's the first time counters have been put on that creature this turn, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. Okay, that's all right. And is that our rare? Yeah, our rare is Winter Night Stories. 2 colors and a blue. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. And as Harmonize, you may cast this card from your graveyard for its Harmonize cost. You may tap a creature you control to reduce the cost by X, where X is its power, then exile this spell. So it's 4 colors and a blue. When I first saw this in one of the videos that they did, I attributed this to the same thing in Lorcana as singing. So in Lorcana you can sing songs. Obviously it's Disney, right? So you can sing songs. To sing songs, you tap one of your characters, and however much its like strength is or its cost is, that's how much you can reduce the cost by. Same thing, same premise here. You tap a creature, you can tap a creature with the power value instead of, you know, its cost value sort of thing. Okay. Up. Okay, we got our first mythic Smile at Death. 3 colorless, 2 white. It's an enchantment. At the beginning of your upkeep, return up to 2 target creature cards with a power of 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a 1/1 counter on each of those creatures. Khan Alesha ensured our survival. Now we will forge our future. So Alesha, who smiles at death, was the name of the card in the original block. That's a cool throwback. I really like that. Also, being a Mardu, that's just sick that you can just, at the beginning of upkeep, I'm just going to return things that are, you know, not that strong and then put counters on them. And then eventually I'll be able to bring them back again because they don't have counters on them. Rite of Renewal is our foil. Tranquil Cove. And, dude, these, like I said, these tokens are killing it. Like I said, I'm all on the Abzan. I'm an Abzan boy. So I'm going to be kind of, you know, being a little bit more like, oh, look at this when it comes to the Abzan than the other ones. I will say that. I'm not going to lie. I am 100% biased. Arashima Sunshield. Arashima Sunshield. Arashim Sunshield. I said it 4 different times. Molten Exile. Exhale. Worthy cost. Sagu Pummeler. Unending Whisper. It's the same thing, right? Harmonize. It's just draw a card. That's it. Draw a card. That's kind of cool. Gurmag Night Watch. Alright. When it enters, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may put one of those cards back on top of your library for the rest of your graveyard. Ooh, okay. For Sultai, I could see that. I could see that being a good card for Sultai. Storm Shriek Feral. Alright. So, of course, we got the flush out Omen side of it, and then we got the dragon side of it. Knockout Maneuver. Strategic Betrayal. Target opponent exiles a creature they control and their graveyard. Oh, and their graveyard. Auroral Procession. Dude, how I said that easier than everything else. I've been having problems with Exile. Or Exhale. And Auroral Procession I was fine with. Okay, yep, my brain is broken today. Corey Steel Cutter. Okay, it's an equipment for a Jeskai. Interesting. 1 colorless, 1 red. Equipped creature gets +1/+1 and has trample and haste. It has the same equipped thing. It has flurry. So flurry is the skill for Jeskai. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess. You may attach this equipment to it. Ooh, baby. Okay. So we may equip this to it. So we don't even need to have something to attach that to. We could just bang. Second spell. Hup. We got the big boy. We got the big boy. We got the big boy. If you guys can't tell, I'm really excited. We got Aruni, the song unending. So Aruni is the Teamer Spirit Dragon. Oh, baby. So, flying, protection from white and black. It is a 10-10. It costs 8. It is a 10-10. When a Rooney enters, it deals X damage divided as you choose among any number of target creatures and or planewalkers your opponents control, where X is the number of lands you control. This pre-release is done. Like I don't even, like, I have one more pack. We have a couple more cards here. Don't need to open them. This card rules over everything. Like this is one of the main cards I wanted as soon as I saw it. Boom, a Rooney. Oh boy, we're building a teamer deck. Oh boy, we're gonna do it. Oh, we got a full reputable merchant. Nice. That's actually really cool. I like that we got a full one there. Swift and oh, look at the elephant. Oh, look at the elephant, dude. The tokens in this, I'm swooning over the tokens right now in this. But dude, we got a Rooney, baby. Oh, we got the big boy. Oh, we got the big boy. Oh, we got the big boy. All right, sorry. I'm getting excited. All right, last pack. Humbling Elder. Yeah, I'm old. I ain't being humble for nothing. Fortress Kingguard. Devoted Duelist. Nightblade Brigade. Roamer's Routine. Dispelling Exhale. Dusyut Earthcarver. Endure 3. Ooh. Oh, man, it costs an arm and a leg, but Endure 3. Damn. Encroaching Dragonstorm. Hold up a second. When this enters, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards. Put one of them in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Oh, put them in the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Damn, okay. When a dragon you control enters, return this to... Oh, and then you just keep doing the... Oh, okay, that's nasty. Breaching Dragonstorm. Okay, we got 2 Dragonstorms back to back. When this enters, exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast it without paying its mana cost if the spell's mana value is 8 or less. If you don't, put that card in your hand. When a dragon enters, this goes back. Okay, that's nasty too right there. Sand Step, Citadel, nice. I like having more of one of those. Ooh, okay. So we just got one of these, but we didn't get it in this art. That's a cool art. I like the art. Don't really like the card. Like the art. Oh, Magnetic Hellkite. Okay. 2 colors, 2 red, 4/5, flying. When it enters, destroy target non-basic land an opponent controls. Its controller searches for their library for a basic land card, puts it on the battlefield tapped with a stun counter on it. Okay. So basically, pop and destroy non-basics, but then they get to put a basic land in instead. Okay. Ooh, Dragonback Lancer and foil. Ooh, baby, let's go. We got a full art land. Oh, look at the full art land. Oh, if that's how they look. I know there's 2 different versions. We got some collector boosters coming in. Don't worry. This looks cool though. And oh, Reliquary Dragon. Hold up a second. We got a normal dragon. And we got a Reliquary Dragon. This token is all colors, flying and lifelink. When this token enters, it deals 3 damage to any target. What does that come from? Alright. I'm going to just say it right now. The luck of the Abzan is real. The luck of the Abzan is real. The fact that we got a Rooney and we got Anafenza and Sidisi, yeah, this was by far the coolest thing I've opened yet. I'm really excited. Like I said, if you can't tell from my voice, I am really excited about this. Like, I don't have enough room to put all the stuff that we just got. Like, I'm so pumped about this. This was awesome. I'm so happy that they went back to Tarkir. I can't wait to get more of this stuff. Just getting a Rooney by itself makes this an incredible opening for me. But like I said, I am building Abzan. I'm going to build Temur eventually. And I think I might be building Mardu now as well, because I have an idea that's kind of nasty, I think. So, but if you guys went to a pre-release, let me know how your pre-releases went. I would love to know how your guys' pre-releases went. Right? I would love to know that. How did you guys pre-releases went? Which clan are you a big fan of? Like I said, I just gave you a breakdown earlier of mine, my order that I go through. Let me know what you guys think. How did we do? Do you like what we did? Do we not like what we did? What are cards I need to stay away from? What are cards I need to get? Let me know down in the comments down below, right? I love you all. And there's more coming. That's all I'm going to say. There's more product openings coming to this. I just haven't got them in yet. So, as always, depending on where you are, morning, afternoon, evening, night, stay out of trouble, stay safe, and we'll talk to y'all later. Okay? Okay. Bye. We got the big boy. We got the big boy. We got the big boy.